Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick demonstration how I set up. So obviously got the rod set up, reel on the rod. Just putting the line through the eyes now. I use a 70 to 20 pound tapered shock leader, which allows me for some good casting, to a 18 pound main spool line. So that's the rod set up. Always keep a quick link on the end of your shock leader. That's the rig today. And a size 3/0 hook. 80 pound rig body with a 40 pound hook link. So that's the rod set up now. So from your quick link, your rig, to your hook, to your gripper lead. Right, I'll get the rest of my stuff down, get baited up, and I'll get in. So I've got a few different baits to try today. I've got some crab, squid, and I've got sardines, mackerel. Hopefully something will produce. Looks a very nice sea. Bit of a surf on it. Fingers crossed. The best thing is, I'm the only one down here at the minute. On the first rod, get that out. Tide's still going out. I think it's about 1/2 low tide, so see how it goes. Shock leader, 60 pound hook link, big juicy squid, gripper lead. clutch set. So about half the side of the back will go along the one now. Hopefully won't be long. Freshwater from the river, affect the fishing. Last time I fished here there was no fresh water coming down that river. It dried up due to the heat. So that's a fresh bait just gone out after I rushed that bite. Hopefully it won't be long before another one comes along. Oh, I'll check the other bait soon. There's another fresh bit of mackerel out there. Well, it's just me and John the gamekeeper fishing on the beach. He's fishing a bit further down the beach. So what can I say? Not a lot. Nothing's going on. Thank you for all my likes. Thank you for joining me. Missed one bite. I just still slowly use my bait up. But at least it's not raining. The sun's out. Not too sure if the river by the side of me is putting too much fresh water into the sea to affect the fishing. Oh, we're going to fish it up for a bit. I think it's about low tide now, so we'll fish it up for a bit. It is an easterly wind, and you know what I say about an easterly wind? When the wind blows from the east, the fish bite least. I'm coming up with all these excuses why I'm not catching. I'm not blaming my rigs or my bait or nothing. I'm blaming everything else. I gotta say, I reckon if we had some ragworm here, I reckon there'd be a few little bass about. But the motto of the day was, go big or go home. I might be going home empty-handed. We need something to save the blank. By the look of it, there's a lot of weeds starting to pull round now. It's coming up my line. All right. Just been able to speak to John. He's off. Too much weed around. I think my lines will be the same. If they are, I think we might be calling it an early day today. Nothing's touching the baits. Shall I give it another half hour? Shall I give it another half an hour? That is the question. The baits are coming back absolutely untouched. Do I risk another half an hour? Shall I just go home and plan for another trip another day? Decisions. I do think this video is going to be a big fat blanker. Felt so positive walking down here until I saw the river. That's my mind made up, guys. I'm going to call it a day. 2 of us have been down here. None of our baits have been touched. Nothing's happened. The weeds starting to come across. There's a lot of fresh water in the sea. I know I've got all these excuses, but it's just the way how fishing goes. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully where there's fish and not a lot of excuses where I'm not catching. I'll go back to the man cave now. Make some rigs ready for my next adventure. Hope to catch you all then. See you all soon. Thanks for watching. Ciao.